Hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the stream. It has been a week, and it's been like 3 days since I streamed, which is kind of unheard of. Real busy. Basically just had to close some stuff out with my current job. And I'm actually not even done tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday are probably going to be pretty busy too. Who knows? I might stream, I might not. But I'm going to try to stream today and tomorrow. I mean, I am streaming right now, so that's that already. But tomorrow I'll probably try to get one in too. Tuesday is more likely than Monday. Monday I'm probably going to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, as they say. And then once that's over, I will be able probably to just go back to streaming for another like solid week or so. And then I'm going to do my move. But once those things are all done, I'll, probably be fine. Won't be any more like multi-day breaks like that. Unless some weird shit happens. My SO is also going to go through surgery like 2 weeks after I move. But I don't think that's going to stop me from streaming. Anyway, Ducky, welcome. You said, I finally got a bit of a build going. I'm having to farm arcane gems. But I got some good stuff so far. Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the build. Keep in mind that if I do fight you too many times in a row, I might just throw... this is what I do. It's actually why I have an emote called Apex 27 Block. This is because I like variety, and sadly, Bloodborne is kind of weird with variety. It's more active than Elden Ring, but typically you end up fighting the same guy over and over again if you don't like put a block on them. And you can't like summon people, right, to fight. You can only invade. So there's not like, I'll just summon you when I feel like fighting you. No, it's like we will keep fighting each other over and over again until the game says, until one of us gets off. I mean, not even the game. The game will just keep linking us together. So if we fight like 3 or 4 times in a row, I might just put the block on, not out of any kind of, negative thing. Literally, purely just to get new people in here. So, just understand that, like after like maybe like an hour or so, I'll just, take you off, especially if you're still in here and you request it. GG. My build isn't ready to invade yet. Oh, okay. Take the dubs. Oh, Green Goblin, welcome to the stream. I might buy this game. What's the best stats to level your character? Okay, so by the end of your playthrough, you'll probably be level 75 or 80, roughly. That's where most people end the game at. But the DLC might take you over that to like closer to late 80s or early 90s. And then meta level is supposed to be 120. If you look over to the left, it says my character's name, then my gender, then level. Level says 125. I went 5 levels above the meta because I just wanted to round my build out a little bit more. But I know people that go to 130, 150. And it just depends on what you're feeling. The best weapon in the game, most people will tell you, is the saw spear. And I'm pretty sure that's a dexterity weapon, or sorry, a skill. It says strength and skill right there at the bottom. Vitality, endurance, strength, and skill. You're probably going to have the best results if you level skill and use the saw spear. You'll get the saw spear early in the game. The saw cleaver is a strength version of that you'll get automatically at the start of the game. And you can kind of just go quality and level up vitality until you find the saw spear. And then when you find the saw spear, just start leveling up vitality and skill. And you'll probably have an easier time than most people who don't do that. But when it comes to PvP, it's also the best weapon, a lot of people will tell you. The saw spear and the saw cleaver. I am not using either of those. I'm using this thing called the Holy Moonlight Blade. I don't know if you've ever played another Souls game, but it's equivalent to a Holy Moonlight Sword or something like that in one of the other games. I'm just looking to beat the game and maybe platinum. Yeah, okay, then you're gonna want to probably go vitality. So once again, I'll bring that back up. Vitality is the thing that gives you more HP, and skill is going to be what makes your saw cleaver do more damage. You can level up arcane like I did to get some of the hunter tools. If you look at the top right now, that was actually not what I meant to do. If you look at the top, I'm cycling between these two things. These are hunter tools. They're basically spells. So like this one shoots tentacles out of my arm. For one bullet. If you look, I have flasks and bullets, and my bullets are at 20, and right under that, I just accidentally gave myself blood bullets, and I gave myself, that gives you 5, and then I used one to cast that Augur of Abritus that is in the top left right there. So arcane helps build those things when you find them. They're like items in the world that you can find. As you can see, I have them equipped here on my items belt. Quick items. Also, you're going to have your guns, you know, those are good for parrying and staggering enemies, but they don't usually do a lot of damage. There's like only like 1 or 2 guns in the game that you can spec out Blood Tinge to do more. Blood Tinge is at the bottom right above Arcane. Blood Tinge will level up your gun damage, and there's like one gun called the Evelyn that is really strong. Basically can become like your main weapon if you level up Blood Tinge. But the problem with Blood Tinge is that pretty much nothing else in the game levels up besides guns when you do that. So you're kind of committing to guns. There's like 2 weapons in the game that level up with Blood Tinge, and they're not the best weapons in the game by far. I mean, I think you should get this game. It's an amazing game. It's great. I played it recently after 10 years. I played it when it came out. I just realized I haven't been ringing my bell. But anyway, yeah, I played it when it first came out in 2014, but I didn't fully grasp the entire game because I was brand new to Souls games. I replayed it again at its 10-year anniversary a couple months ago for the first time ever after my initial playthrough, and I fell in love with it. Oh shit! How long was I? Damn. Was I muted for that whole invasion? Damn. Okay. I think right before I started talking about the blood gems, I had to cough and I muted myself to cough, and then I forgot to unmute myself. Hey, welcome, Sunshine Andre. I think it's Andre. It might be Andre. No, I think it's just Andre. Also, I got to read what Ducky said in Twitch chat. Oh god, someone's coming. All right, if you look in the top middle of the screen, there's these funky looking things called blood gems and a bunch of stats right under them. Strength scaling, physical damage. Oh shit, okay. I'll explain more after this. Okay, GG. Anyway, so as I was explaining, wait. Okay, so if you look, here's the blood gem section. Down here is this thing called a Cursed Tempering Damp Blood Gem 5. These are one of the late game gems you can get. They're 19% physical attack up. If you look in that middle column to the right, it says 19 physical attack up. That means you're getting 19% up to your full physical attack damage. Anything that does physical damage on your weapon is getting a bonus from that. But it also comes with a curse because it is a cursed tempering damp gem. It comes with an increased stamina cost. So I spend 2.6% more stamina per swing on my weapon. This is one of the best base game gems, but my weapon here, if you look in that middle column again under the blood gems and you see blood gem effects, you'll see that I have one that gives me a +5 scaling, which just makes my scaling better by that much, which is a lot, and it adds physical attack +12. The best one would give me +15, and while it comes with an increased stamina cost cursed, that is like the third best curse you can get, like least effective and doesn't hurt you as badly. You can get one that does attack to beasts or attack to kin down, which you would just switch if you are facing a beast or a kin. Kin is like these enemies in the late game that I probably shouldn't spoil for you what they are, but you know, especially in PvP, neither of your enemies are neither a beast nor a kin. You're humans, so those gems don't give you any drawback if you have that curse. If you're in PvP, which obviously, you know, in PvE, since you're not only looking to beat the game, is only going to work against other hunter characters that are like yours that are NPCs. But like I said, you can switch them. So if you're fighting a beast, you can use the kin curse, and if you are fighting a kin, you can use the beast curse. But like I said, the better ones are in the chalice dungeons. If you look, like I said, the other one was doing 19%. That in the middle right there, it says under the strength scaling, add physical, increase stamina. Right under that, it says physical attack up plus 27.2%. Look at that difference. Like 19% is the highest base game. The highest one I can get in the chalice dungeons is about 27% here. Blood tinge gems go up to 31%, I think, but every other gem goes to 27, and I think blood tinge only goes up to 31 like that because most of the blood tinge weapons are kind of obscure and don't do great damage on their own anyway. So I think for scaling purposes, they gave blood tinge gems more to go with. But those are going to be in the chalice dungeons. There's a specific boss you defeat that gives you access to the chalice dungeons. It's like the third or fourth boss in the game. So keep that in mind if you do buy this game and do try to beat it, that you'll have an easier time if you go into the chalice dungeons and start farming chalice blood gems in the chalice dungeons. You do have to farm them though, and it does sometimes take a little while. I got kind of lucky with mine. They're not the best that I could find. I could have farmed for better ones, but the ones that I found pretty early on, I got lucky, and I was able to I'm able to do just fine here in PvP. As you can see, I think I've won every match so far. Not that I'm always winning, but... Oh. That's so fucking dirty. Oh my god, am I gonna die? Oh fuck. I just fucking forgot there was a cliff. Oh well. Ducky, sorry to have spent so much time not replying to what you're saying in chat. I just had to get all that out of the way. Gem farming is rough for me. The boss I had to farm dropped it pretty quickly, but the other gem drops are atrocious. I need Radial Arcane, and holy shit, they have such rare drop chances. Isn't the Radial Arcane, it's either the Watchers or Abretus, right? Yeah, luckily the Watchers are pretty easy to fight. You just take out the shooting guy first, and then you take out the melee guys afterwards. And it's a pretty easy fight, but Abretus can be kind of a bitch. All 3 eye runes, 99 insight, and Lumenwood, and it takes 10 plus kills for me to get a single Radial Arcane. That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I have yet to go try to farm Arcane Gems, but good to know it's going to be hell when I do. Yeah, no problem, Green Goblin. If you need any more advice, definitely just ask. And, consider dropping a follow and a like and all that stuff. And also, if you like to watch on Twitch, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. And on Twitch, we have free follower emotes that I drew myself. I'm an artist, so they're not going to be like dog shit, I promise. And some of them are related to Bloodborne as well, by the way. So if you end up liking Bloodborne, you'll have some free follower emotes to use in Twitch that are Bloodborne related. Also, we have a community Discord, and you can also find that out in the Discord. Sorry, Twitch chat. Oh my god. Okay. Well, GG. That Charge R2 is hard to land, but when you land it, it's crazy. Trying to invade you. Oh, you're Ducky. I'm on the phone. Shit, okay. I'm getting on my PlayStation to come try to fight you. Okay, so you just have a different name on YouTube. That's cool. Wait, hold on. You've been over on a Ducky account on YouTube, so you just have a Ducky account as well, and you're just not using it. Interesting. But yeah, Green Goblin. We got all that stuff, community Discord, like I said, so looking forward to seeing you there if you decide to join. If not, that's okay. Have fun playing Bloodborne regardless. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Avalon. On Twitch too. Is it the same name? Yes, it is. It's also in my YouTube bio if you can't find it. And also, if you're really having trouble finding it, my Twitter should be in my bio as well. And I just tweeted out my stream on Twitter, so couple ways you can find my account, but yeah, it should be easy to find. Same name. I'm just jumping off to get more bullets because I usually wait till I'm at 10 or lower, but I just felt like doing it now because sadly in Bloodborne the only way to get your supplies back is to either die or go back to the hub world, which can be like kind of annoying. Because instead of one load screen, like jumping off of a cliff does for you, or getting yourself killed, you have 2 load screens going back and forth from the hub world back to the regular game. It was a weird choice. I don't know why they didn't allow us to rest at the lamps like they do with bonfires and Souls games. But here we are. Hateful Fullness, which is Goblin. Welcome to Twitch, Goblin. Thanks for stopping by. And if you do drop a follow during my fight, oh, I should probably. Oops. Didn't think I was gonna get it. Jesus Christ. Alright. I might have to block this Jace or DC person. Oh, he's slow walking too, like a nerd. He plays with long-range weapons, and that's kind of not good for my build. It's like a fucking counter, actually. Okay, well, apparently I can't block him. Or I can't find him on my my list to block people. Let me make sure I'm spelling his tag right. Yeah, Jacer DC. I probably already blocked him, and he's probably not on my goddamn list anymore. So I have to go find him and unblock him and then re-block him again. And honestly, I probably blocked him for the same reason last time. Alright. Yeah, for some reason it didn't, oh, it did 2 minutes ago. That's weird. It didn't make the noise. That's so interesting. I don't know why it wouldn't make the noise. Huh. Regardless, thank you, Goblin, for coming over to Twitch and giving me a follow as well. Like I said, if you type in 27 Discord, I'll do it for you. You can join the community Discord, and you'll be able to find out when I go live and which game I'm playing. And if I plan like a future event, I'll talk about it on there, and we can maybe even like bounce ideas and stuff in there for events and junk like that. So you could even help me maybe organize an event one day if you care about that. And like obviously, yeah, there he is. I had to unblock him and reblock him. Jacer DC. Yeah, his playstyle is just kind of obnoxious and like also kind of a counter to me, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to get him out of here. Damn, that means that like people from months ago that I blocked on Elden Ring are definitely still like invadable for me, which explains why I never run out of solo hosts to block. Something I found out recently because of a viewer in chat telling me, a follower that like shows up every now and then. He mentioned that blocking is not permanent on PSN, so you eventually, like, even though they're on your block list, after like a month or two, they cycle back into your player like list that you can fight them, but they stay on your block list, so you won't be able to search them and block them again unless you go through your block list, which doesn't have a search function, and find them individually, manually, and unblock them so that you can then search them and then block them. It's a really, really shitty thing that PSN did, that Sony did, and I can't believe that they did it. Okay. Level 130. What's your PSN name, Ducky, so that I know who you are when you invade? Would it by chance be Ducky? The funniest thing about that Jacer DC guy is that he was slow walking after he beat me a second time, but his setup is a counter to mine, so like it's just funny that people will like gloat after beating something that if they lose to it, it would be embarrassing. This person is wearing a setup that I'm familiar with. Oh, and actually, no, it's not. It's not the setup that I thought it was. Very obnoxious playstyle you have there, friend. Alright. We're probably gonna block you, bro. We're definitely gonna block you. Absolutely gonna block you. Okay, yeah. I didn't mean to walk off the cliff, but whatever. That's 2 fucking walking off of a cliff deaths that I've had. Deaths. Like, back to back, I think. Alright. Very obnoxious playstyle. Can't wait to never see them ever again. Trider gun. Cool. Insta-block. Trider gun, if you ever see this stream, you're insta-blocked literally every time you do that ever again. Or if anyone knows him in the Discord, let him know that he's insta-blocked forever. Personally by me. Like, let him know that I said to tell him that. What's up, Swan? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just gotta block people like that for my own sanity. Make sure that I don't have to deal with them. Because if I have to fight that 3 or 4 more times, I'm just gonna want to quit. Like, what the fuck kind of playstyle is that? Why am I losing half my HP when I invade? Do you get nerfed like that? Yeah, if you pay attention, look at my health bar right now. You see that bit that's missing? That's because I invaded. You come back from invasions with 30% of your health missing because you lose 30% of your health. It's a pretty normal thing in Souls games from like before Dark Souls 3. Demon Souls, Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls you don't lose your HP, but you obviously like don't get other things, like you don't get to keep using. There's something you lose, isn't there, in Dark Souls 1? Maybe not. Maybe it's just Demon Souls and Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2. What the fuck? Okay. But yeah, this isn't the only Souls game that you lose. Okay. Stuff for. You should give a tour of your block list one day. Well, sadly, because I'm streaming from console, I would have to like record my console and upload it to YouTube or something. And then just tell you guys. Oh, which by the way, speaking of, if you care, you obviously don't have to join if you don't want to. Swan, but there is a Discord. What the fuck? Did it not? Did the Discord thing just not post just now? I think it's because it's well, the title should say exclamation point 27 Discord in the title. It should just say it. If you type that in chat, a Discord link will pop up and you can join the community Discord. It's up to you though. No big deal. I'd appreciate it if you do, but you don't have to. I announce when I go live, you know, stuff like that. And if I like ever do an event of some kind, you guys will be the first to know. Jesus Christ. This guy's lost to me twice already, so I think he just came in here with like a super defensive mentality. I'm gonna go to New Game Plus so I can do Nightmare Frontier and have the bell ringer alive. Oh, big dumb dude! I forgot to post in the Bloodborne chat. Wait. Dum bum 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 bum. Dum bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Wait, brain hurt. Please. Okay. Okay. Cool. Back to it. Yeah, cool. Okay, now can I type the Discord thing? Now that I threw something else in chat so that it's not back to back. There you go. It should be viewable now. You should be able to see the link. Or anyone else that's in chat that wants to click it and join. Once again, not a must, but I figured I'd put it out there because otherwise people probably won't know about it. And yeah, I mean we got a handful of people in there right now. You still don't see it? Oh well, that's annoying. If anybody else wants to type it in chat, go for it. Otherwise, it is what it is. Let's see. There he is. Let's get him out of here. He plays with the church pick anyway. It's kind of like a straight up counter to my build. At least it feels that way. His untricked can hit me faster than I can hit him, and his tricked can swing further than mine. Feels like a pretty good counter. I'm not one of those hardcore meta guys though, so whenever I say something like this feels like a counter, it's purely based off just like instinct and like knowing the game and feeling like I know what I'm talking about, but I haven't like seen any graphs or anything, you know? I'm not very worried about specific stats. It's one of the reasons why I haven't farmed for better blood gems yet, because these are pretty darn good and they get the job done, you know? I do waste a lot of stamina because of them, but whatever. I'm used to it. I bet you if I got the kin and beast up and down gems, or sorry, but kin and beast down gems, instead of having stamina gems. Oh, fuck, it's Maddie. Ew. Ew. Take a shower, Maddie. Oh, you gotta take a shower, bro. Disgusting. Alright. Look, he's even wearing a fedora. Look at him. Jesus Christ, he remembered me. That's really fucking funny. He's been blocked all this time. He immediately went off on me. That's very funny. Ew, take a shower. Ew, Maddie. Ew, let's go find you on my block list and reblock you. Let's go get you out of here, Maddie, you disgusting, slimy fuck. Ugh, God, I can smell Maddie from here. There they are, Maddie Osen Kit Eye. What a weird fucking gamer tag. I have to fucking write it down. I didn't write it down. Big dumb. Rookie mistake. Take a shower, Maddie. Yo, Maddie, take a shower. All right, underscore. Maddie doesn't shower. They just play Bloodborne. And they shoot you with a one-shot every Sunday. Okay. Let's get them back out. Maddie makes me want to internet bully. I'm sorry. That's not true. I mean, kind of. It is a little true, but, like, you know, only for Maddie because they're such a little greasy little hacker. Greasy little hacker, man. For those of you that don't know, Maddie backs out if you win. If it's clear that you're about to beat them, they'll just back out instead of letting you have your victory and letting you get your echoes and your insight for beating them. And they will bring a one-shot pistol out the next time that they fight you. Oh, and you obviously saw that as soon as they killed me, they threw vermin on my corpse, which is like basically throwing shit in other Souls games. But yeah, they'll bring a one-shot, like, hacked pistol out and just shoot you. So that they don't have to risk losing to you again. What was his ID? Okay, here. Underscore. We hate Maddie Osen in this chat. So yeah, they're one of the greasiest little fuckers on the planet. Definitely never been hugged by mommy or daddy. Yeah. There. Block that if you want. Also welcome Alvaro Chiwiwi. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Unless you're Maddie in disguise. Which would be really funny. Thank you. We just fight a few minutes ago. Yeah, they suck. Honestly, I'm not even sure if they recognize me. That might just be the mood they're in right now. But yeah, they'll only stay blocked for a couple of months. I blocked them back during the beginning of Return to Yharnam, like in the first week. of Return to Yharnam. So I think that was, when was that, guys? Does anyone remember the exact date? It was like March something. So March, April, May. I think it was March. It might have been late February. I think it was late March and early or April. It was the last week of March, first week of April. So I blocked him on the last week of March, and we only made it a month and a couple of weeks. So I didn't know that he cheated. Oh yeah, no, it's pretty. I know Maddie. I played with him, other Spanish guy long ago. Oh, that's interesting. Nah, it's pretty well known. A bunch of people in the Bloodborne Tryhard Discord. It's called that. It's called Tryhard. They don't. I'm not like insulting them. That's literally the name of the Discord. Just in case you're curious. People know him in there, and he's on a list of hackers and cheaters that everyone knows. And I've personally got clips of him rage quitting on me after I beat him, and then coming back and one-shot pistoling me a couple invasions later. It's on my YouTube. If you care to go watch, it's the first 2 clips of the YouTube video. Same YouTube, or same name for YouTube. And it should be like one of the last 2 videos I uploaded, in case you're curious. You know, you gonna bow to me, or are we gonna... Okay, that's too bad. But yeah, Goblin, if you're still here, that was the Saw Spear. And it swings so fast, you don't even see the whole animation happening before it hits you. It's pretty wild. But yeah, Alvaro, if you care to drop a follow, I stream most days. I just took a 3-day break for some real life stuff that happened, but I'm going to be streaming obviously today and then tomorrow. I might not stream on Monday because I might have to continue handling real life shit on Monday, but I should be back on Tuesday. And we usually stream Bloodborne, Elden Ring, PvP. We might stream Dark Souls 1 Remastered PvP soon, if you know, enough people seem to think it's cool. We just finished playing Lies of P, so there's a Lies of P playthrough that you can watch if you care, that I just did. We're going to be playing Wolong and Dark Souls 2 at some point. When Night Rain comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing Night Rain a lot, Elden Ring Night Rain. So if any of that sounds good, you know, stuff you can watch while you're downtime, just want to watch a chill stream of Souls content, then that's what's coming up. So looking forward to having you if you stick around. This game's PvP is a joke. Oh, it definitely can be, but honestly, in the long run, most Souls games PvP is a joke. Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, and Elden Ring are better as far as their connectivity and the like balancing and stuff, but at the end of the day, none of this is ever going to be Evo worthy. No one's ever going to win prize money, like legitimate prize money, and make a career off of being good at Souls games, unfortunately. Well, that's not totally true. I guess PvP streamers make money, but that's because people like watching them deal with the shenanigans. That's typically why I follow PvP streamers when I follow them, is because of the shenanigans that they get into. What are you doing? Now they're just going to run back. They're like, oh, you're definitely going to be able to catch me really easily in this swamp. Maybe I'll just run back to my lamp where I can easily retrieve my echoes. Nope. See, like that. Shenanigans. If I were watching a streamer and that just happened, I would be quite entertained, I feel like. Air take to follow. Oh. I don't know why it's not alerting me. It should be alerting me, but thank you. Oh, what the fuck? That's really funny. Jacer followed me. I wonder if they could hear me. Well, thanks for the follow, Jacer. I didn't know you were in chat. That's funny. What I meant by hear me earlier was I was talking about how your playstyle is counter to mine, and I was like when I lost to you earlier, I was just like, it's unfortunate because their playstyle is just counter to mine, and I'm not having a great time fighting them. But you know, I take people off the block list after a couple of days if I didn't find them too unpleasant. No, not you, Alvaro. Someone else followed, like 15 minutes ago, close to 20 minutes ago now. Their name is Jacer, and I fought them, and they beat me twice, and then I put them on the temporary block list. I mean, it probably would have been temporary, but now it definitely will be because they followed the stream. And I give that unblock to followers because you know, they're doing the service of following me already, so why would I keep them blocked? Bro. Okay. GG. But yeah, I block people to get them out of the rotation, not because I don't like them necessarily, but because fighting the same person over and over again can get boring, so I just block them temporarily. But if I remember them and I go through my block list and I thought they weren't unpleasant, like Maddie, for instance, then I will unblock them so that next stream we can fight again, you know what I mean? And that goes twice for, like, double for followers. Because obviously, like I said, you're following me, and that's a really nice thing that you do. So, of course, I won't keep someone blocked if they're following me, except Maddie, because they're a piece of shit hacker. So if they ever follow me, they'll stay blocked. I have hard lines that I draw for people like that hack and throw vermin at the end of every fight and stuff. Can't imagine what kind of person you have to be to play like that and act like that after winning. And like you saw, like they didn't even try to like bow or anything for the fight either. They just rushed in and started trying to kill me as fast as possible. And they got a lucky parry off, because one of the things about this game is that parrying is really inconsistent. So, like, I'm pretty sure, you know, eventually if you play it enough, you can probably get into a flow where you kind of understand how tendencies work and how early you have to shoot to get a parry off. But if you're not playing it all the time and you're not like addicted to it, and it's not like your hyperfixation, then you're probably not going to be able to parry consistently no matter what you do. Because in other Souls games, you know, like I'd consider myself a really good parry doer. I don't know what the word is. I get parries off all the time and it's consistent. But in this game, specifically just this game, parrying is ridiculously inconsistent. Oh, yo, Jacer, GG Apex, no problem for block. Anyway, I had to go for now. Okay, well, you know, good games anyway. I'll definitely unblock you, like I do for pretty much everybody else. Looking forward to seeing you again eventually. Thanks for the follow, and have a great day, man. And I'll admit, sometimes in the moment, you know, I'm like annoyed at people and I'll say things that I don't necessarily mean. I will admit that it does happen. But if I truly don't like someone like Maddie, I'm not going to like go back on anything. No, I don't know why I didn't think he was going to heal. I keep letting him heal. Okay, GG. Oh shit! There's another guy. Great, GG. It's funny that the cooperator came by so late. Yeah, definitely, Jacer. I guess Ducky dropped out so he could go to New Game Plus. Or he's just not chatting. Okay, yeah, no, you're still here. I'm just used to you talking more. It's okay, though. Don't worry about it. You ain't gotta say shit. Cool. Alright. What time? How much time? Almost an hour. Alright. Yeah, we're going for about 4 hours like usual. Unless something changes or, you know, unless we somehow get... Well, I don't want to jinx myself. How's everybody doing, though, you know? I don't think I've asked anybody how their day's going or how their week went. How's everyone doing? It's so crazy to me that the block list eventually recycles. It's wild. You'd think if I block somebody, it means that I don't want to fight them, right? Or like I don't want to interact with them. And that probably won't change in like a month. It'll probably stay consistent. I will probably continue not to want to fight them. And for the people that I keep blocked, that remains the same. Like, for instance, Maddie and Black Utopia. The immediate first thing that I do with them after they get recycled from my block list by PSN is the exact reason that I blocked them in the first place. Black Utopia sits there. Like, the dude literally, he spawned in, walked right here, and then sat here. And we both stared at each other because I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to stand there until I did something. I was over here, and I just stood here looking at him for like 2 minutes until he finally shot at me, and then I shot him back, and then he shot me again, and then I shot him back. And when I shot him the second time, he finally dodged, and then we started fighting. And that's what he does every time. He waits for you to make the first move, then he reacts to you, and then he waits for you to make another move, and then he reacts to you. And that's not my fucking thing, man. I'm not going to sit here and let you react to everything I do. I'm going to play your fucking game and react to you too. And then we're just going to sit here and do nothing for the entire fight. Black Utopia also cheat? No, I don't think Black Utopia cheats. He's just kind of a fucking asshole. Like, his playstyle is very obnoxious and disrespectful, like, to your fellow man. So I just blocked him. Welcome to Bloodborne. GG. Kill your silver beast again. Why? But why block to not find again? Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100% so that we don't face each other again. Unfortunately, he'll come back in a month because, like I said, the block list recycles. So even if they're still technically blocked on your list of blocked people, they will become playable again. Like, you'll be able to find them again. naturally, and you have to go through your block list, which doesn't have a search feature, to find them and then unblock them so that you can then search them and block them again. Instead of just being like, okay, I want to go to their profile and reblock them. Like, you can't even go to their profile from the block list. You have to literally go all the way down, find them, figure out where they are on the list, and then block them unblock them manually in order to be able to find them again on the search. Oh, if I block you, you can't connect with me, him again. Oh, if you block, you can't connect with him again. Yeah, yes, exactly. So, like, you'll notice that neither Maddie nor Black Utopia or anyone else that I've blocked so far has rejoined. You know what I mean? And I'll usually announce when I'm blocking somebody, just especially if they're in chat, just so that they know that it's not personal. Because, like I said, once again, people who follow me, it's definitely not personal. And I will always unblock people that follow me. Unless your connection is absolutely horrid and fighting you just is not fun based on the fact that your internet is bad. There's one guy that follows me. I can't remember his name right now. He stopped by for a couple streams. I haven't seen him in a while. But I had to block him because his internet is atrocious. He's a cool guy. But his internet is disgusting, unfortunately. Okay, I don't know why you did that. You should have tried to heal. GG. Joey Bag of Vermin. Can we see the block list? I'm streaming from console, so it won't let me. Like, if I try to do that, this is all that happens. Like, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see anything, right? It's just like a fucking buffer. This is what happens when I try to show you my block list. I would have to screenshot it and, like, upload it to maybe Discord or YouTube, like, to, like, record a video of me scrolling through it. I can read it for you if you want. I can read the list. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I can be like, for today so far we've got Maddie, because fuck Maddie. Maddie's a greasy little hacker, piece of shit. I just blocked Franken Gallows, not because he's a bad guy, but just because I wanted to get him out of the rotation. Trider Gun, I think they were really obnoxious, and I just didn't like playing against them. They weren't hacking or anything, and they weren't disrespectful. It's just their playstyle was kind of shitty. I blocked Jacer earlier because their playstyle is a counter to mine, and they beat me twice, and I just didn't like it. Like, it just didn't feel good. So I blocked them, but I'm going to unblock them. It's not a big deal. Rev Mean Gene, I don't remember them. Mad Kong was an AFK guy. Fabini something was, I don't remember. Miguel was annoying to fight. Talented County was a hacker. Baldy Bad Boy was new, and I just kept beating them, and I just didn't feel like fighting them again, I think. Baldy Bad Boy. I don't know. I think they might have done something I don't like. Happy Gamer was a hacker. It just goes on. There was a guy named I Simp for Arbor, I think, was either a hacker or someone I didn't like. Black Utopia just sucks. He's an asshole. Cute Pixel Girl was annoying. I can just keep going. But let's just say any of those people that were just like annoying and whatever, if they ended up following me, I would unblock them if they asked me to, because if they follow me, that's a nice thing you're doing for me. So, I think it deserves an unblock. And like I said, any reblock is not a personal thing. It's just to get people out of the rotation. Because I like to have variety. Unless you're someone like Maddie or Black Utopia or or any of those people that I said were really annoying and suck. So they suck. Maddie literally one-shot me yesterday on brand new account he's never seen before. Dude is brain damaged. Yeah, I haven't fought him in over a month because I blocked him when I first met him. Because I actually have a YouTube video where the first 2 clips are me beating him and him rage quitting before the echoes and the insight could go through. And then the next time we matched up, he immediately started attacking me. And when he realized he wasn't going to kill me, he one-shot me with the pistol. I joined Maddie's server on Discord, and I just post Mario butthole pictures. Nice. Good job. Yeah, when we ran into him earlier, I was like, he fucking ran in on me and killed me real fast. I just kind of wasn't ready for the ferocity of his attack. So he killed me, and then he threw vermin on me and stomped it, obviously. And I went to block him immediately, and I was like, ew, Maddie, take a shower, Maddie. Like, dude's greasy. Dude's so greasy. Oh, this is that person from earlier. I will probably outdamage you. Okay. Oh, no, you're not dead. There you go. I'm not against that fashion. Their fashion is not horrible. Okay, wait. Pretty sure Maddie stopped using his hacks. Except this person just said that they got one shot by him. Dude is brain damaged. Can we see the block list? Write it in pen and post it. Yeah, okay. It's a lot of people. It was you. Wait, what? Oh, you were saying that was you who did it, the Mario pick. That's funny. Oh, what's up, San Juano? I hope I didn't miss you, man. I see you over in YouTube chat. Welcome to the stream, San Juano. It's been a little while. How you doing? I gotta jump for bullets. Just saying again, we have a community Discord. I'm gonna fucking type something in chat to make sure that it's not back to back. There, that should have popped up. You should be able to see the link now. If you're not, then maybe someone else who's already in there can type it for me. Or anyone who's interested can just type it themselves, !27 Discord. All one thing. And you'll be able to join the community Discord, and I announce when I go live, and if I ever do events, you guys will be the first ones to know about it in that chat. Where the fuck is my echoes? Oh, they're right here. But yeah, also if I ever do YouTube videos again, which probably when Night Rain comes out, I'll start actually editing YouTube videos again and making them. Soul Absolute. Okay, this looks like they ran through here, yeah. That Silver Beast looks ran through. I'm sorry. Okay, I think they might be down here. Yeah, I think they just killed this thing. Oh yeah, that's them. Did they just die? No, they just killed something. Oh, it's this dude again. I forgot. I think this might be the same person from earlier. Damn it. Ew. I mean, you walked into that one, literally. Okay, yeah, I actually played like shit right there. But whatever, GG. It's weird that Maddie has their own Discord server and people joined it. What's going on in there, man? Do they post clips of themselves, like, hacking and one-shot people? Like, what's the... Do they talk about how long it's been since they've taken a shower? Do they talk about like what it's like to have people that love them in their lives? Sorry. I'm extra mean to Maddie because they're a horrid little piece of shit person. I don't typically talk like this about people. How they do pistol one shot. It's a mod save from internet. All I know is that there's this thing called Wizard something, or something Wizard. And I don't know how they do it, honestly. I've never even considered trying to do something like that. Especially not on console. Oh, hey, it's you, Alvaro. Or Alvaro. I always get your damn name wrong. I think you and Jacer have like almost exactly the same build, weirdly. which means that you're probably going to kick my ass here. Yeah, yep. It's pretty impossible to beat your setup with mine, unfortunately. I think I'd have to get pretty lucky. I mean, you're good. You're not. I'm not trying to say you're not good at the game or anything, but yeah, it's just like your setup's just a counter to mine, unfortunately. I'd have to switch to something more suited to fight those weapons. Why are so many people using the Moonlight? Because it's cool. I use things because I think they're cool. I don't really care about the meta very much. Like, you'll notice I don't have Beast Roar either on this build, and a lot of people tell me that I should just use Beast Roar. I'm not too good, to be honest. I started playing PvP a few days ago. Oh, really? It feels like you've been playing long enough to understand a lot of the basics. That's kind of interesting. Maybe it's just that your setup is that much of a counter to mine. that it just, like, makes you feel like you've been playing longer than you have. I don't know. I used to do speedruns and challenge only. Well, there you go. Use the Kirk hammer. It's beginner friendly. Yeah, okay. They make 100 blood tinge build. Oh, right. Well, Joey, you know, as much as I dislike Maddie, I don't think they should do that. What they should do is go to therapy. They should probably go to therapy. And maybe talk to a hygiene specialist. Really? What? That fucking hit me? Okay. GG. Yeah, the Kirk hammer is a trap. I don't use the Kirk hammer. Maddie makes exposed videos on people who hack and are toxic, but dude one-shots anyone he can't beat. Yeah, that's some weird shit. That's very weird. Imagine not being able to be self-aware even a little bit. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, like, not even trying to be mean here, he might have something, like there might be something wrong with him. He might want to go, like, to the doctor. I'm learning fast because there's only sweat Japanese with thousands hours at this. I don't know if they're all Japanese. I think there's a lot of English and American people on here too. Or UK, I guess I should say. Like yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, No, that was for Liza P. It was a couple streams ago. We had a guy from New Zealand in here, which was cool. Because New Zealand is probably my favorite accent, so always love to meet New Zealanders. With Moonlight spams neutral R2 a lot, which takes around. Earlier, I got this off on someone, not this, but the follow-up. I got the R2 follow-up on someone, and it one-shot them, and I was so happy. They just didn't expect me to fucking throw it out, I guess. 99% of PvPers do have something wrong with them. Anyway, I love that. I love that you. I think you're the one that was in here like a few weeks ago, agreeing with me that all Souls players are on the spectrum. God damn it. Oh, yeah? You want to go again then, I guess? That sucks. That fucking sucked. Okay, I gotta get out of this. The scythe just kind of sucks, man. Like, the scythe is just too good with, like, in comparison to my weapon. It's one of the fucking weapons that my weapon just cannot fucking fight against. How did we both decide to do a jumping attack back to back like that? Alright, Alvaro, you gotta kill me. You can't keep letting me heal. Why are you throwing these? I'm not healing pretty much unless you let me. Alright. Just because we fought so many times, I'm gonna go ahead and just temporarily get you off the rotation. But if you stick around, if you want to, I'll remove you later and we can fight again. Ducky's back. Yeah, I'm taking a break from Bloodborne. Blood-starved got me tilted as fuck, 20,000 HP, and I one-shot grab that I can't see. Blood-starved in the beginning of the game, you mean on New Game, right? I assume, because you said you were going to New Game. I don't blame you for wanting to take a break on that boss. I do not like Blood-starved, but there are some cheese strategies if you don't want to fuck with them too much. And obviously you can always bring out fire paper and a saw cleaver. Or a saw spear. And some pungent cocktails. That's the main cheese strategy. Some beast blood pellets as well. Pungent cocktails, he'll just walk into the wall the whole time. As long as you keep throwing him out every like 3 or 4 hits. Just bring like 10 of them. And hit him like 3 or 4 times and throw another one and hit him 3 or 4 times and throw another one. And make sure you're using a serrated weapon with a fire paper and beast blood pellets. On New Game Plus, he's one-shotting me with the grab. Do you have at least 45 vitality? 50 vitality obviously helps, and the runes, the whatever runes, clockwise runes. Wait. There you go. The Carol runes, the boost HPs. Although you have to go to the Chalice dungeons to get the better ones. The 15 and the 10, I think, are both maybe in the Chalice dungeons. The 15 is definitely in the Chalice dungeons. And the Executioner emblem gives you Vile recovery. I used them. He would use attacks that moved him so much. Try to make try to make distance and run to him to bait one attack and let him very exposed to punish. And I could only get one hit in, he's instantly re-aggro onto me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You might just need like you said, to take a break and just come back later. Honestly, sometimes just stepping away and letting yourself cool off and like maybe go have a drink and a snack or something. Let your blood pressure go down and then come back with a balanced, level mind. I'm taking a break. I don't want to deal with it right now. Yeah, absolutely, man. Totally understand that. I play Marvel Rivals with my friends when I'm not streaming, and I liked that game the first few months, but then I guess like not only did a lot of stuff get patched and like nerfed and stuff, but I think the player base just got wider and better at the game. So I started to lose more. I mean, we all started to lose more, like not just me, but me and my friends. And while they, for whatever reason, are like still as addicted to it and play it every day, and it's like their main game, I get off after like 2 or 3 games, and a lot of the times I'll just be like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't want to play. I'll do something else while you guys play that, but I'll like sit and chat and hang out. But yeah, I just straight up won't play, or I'll only play for like 2 or 3 games and then I'll get off. You do no damage. Really? Okay. That was a little bit of a clusterfuck. Probably wasn't easy to tell what happened on everyone else's screen. He just did no damage, and then I dodged his third attack and killed him. I despise it when they have moves that are really hard to read. Also, no, I agree, man. That was one of the things that I used to really complain a lot about Bloodborne, and I still think it's a problem. I just like more of things in Bloodborne now than I used to that overshadows that. But yeah, one of the problems in Bloodborne is that the enemies are all like way bigger than what the camera allows you to really see. So a lot of their moves are kind of hard to fuck around with and see, even if you're fighting them from the best vantage point. And the fur doesn't help on the beast enemies. The fur makes it even harder to see. Why not use cocktails with... yeah, he already used cocktails. Are you throwing them out in the open or at the wall? At the wall, yeah, you're supposed to throw them at the wall, but he seems to be doing that too, so... I get it though, man. On the cursed Parl Dark Beast fight in the dungeons, it took me a while to beat him, even with all the stuff that I could possibly use to fight him with. That fight sucked. But, you know... similar fight in a way. It's just with, instead of avoiding poison, you have to avoid electric AoEs. But their like moveset and the way that they move and their hitbox, like it's pretty similar to the Bloodstarved Beast. Skill issue. Well, alright. Calm down, guys. There's no need to there's no need to kick somebody while they're down. He's just having a hard time. Ducky, I would suggest just you know, like you said, take that break. Breathe deep. Maybe go have a snack and a drink, you know. It's all good, man. I've been there before. I've been mad as fuck at a boss a bunch of times. I'm kind of shit at PvE, man. Like, I'm not horrible dog shit, but I form bad habits unfortunately. As you guys who watched the Liza P playthrough, you'll know. I formed very bad habits, and I just kept them all the way to the end of the game. And people were like, dude, just do this. Do the thing that we're telling you to do. And I'm like, look, I want to do that. I promise you, like, before I start fighting, I'm like, man, I should do this. But then the fight happens, and my muscle memory kicks in. And before you know it, I'm doing the same fucking thing I was doing earlier that you told me not to do. We're fighting. I don't know if you're, like, hoping I won't fight you. What is this, dude? This is Mr. React-O-Matic. Alright. Just because he was playing so reactive, like he was like, I'm just gonna dodge you and then hit you. I rarely get mad at fights. The fights I get mad at are just terribly designed. Yeah, I get that. I'm right there with you. I feel like for instance, you know, the Grove monster thing, the acid monster in the swamp in Liza P. You know, that fight made me kind of mad, and so did Manus. Manus was pretty annoying. Not Manus from Dark Souls. Simon Manus from Liza P. They have really, really weird long combos, and everything that they do makes it look like they're going to continue doing their combo. So even when they're stopping their combo, it looks like they're just going to do another move. So you miss like windows and shit to hit them when they're in their recovery frames, because their recovery frames just look like the rest of their combo anyway. The fucking green monster that I hate. Cold take, Ludwig is the only good beast. Yeah. I think Ludwig's a pretty cool fight in general, regardless. Like his boss theme is my favorite boss theme. Hello? GG? Yeah, dude, people just don't expect that second R2. The follow-up. I don't know why, I just healed. Snowy Carapace. I'm pretty sure we fought before. Cold take. I like that you said cold take. I think, what's his face? Cleric Beast is alright because they're in the beginning of the game. So while they can be difficult, if you just like do what you're supposed to do in Souls games and explore and find everything you can before you go fight them, then they end up being fairly not that hard, you know. And then technically Gascoigne turns into a beast, right? So Gascoigne, I think, is an alright beast fight. I think I'll admit though that pretty much every other beast boss does kind of suck. Lawrence is not as bad as I initially thought he was, but that's because I watched a guide from Lobos to like be able to beat him easier, and it only took me 2 tries on New Game Plus for the first time ever to beat Lawrence, because I went to New Game Plus without beating him because I forgot that he was unbeaten. So I ran to him and went to go beat him on New Game Plus, and it only took me 2 tries, you know, with the guide under my belt. So not so bad compared to what I originally thought. But yeah, I will agree with you. The non-beast fights are better pretty much in every way. Naming anything about beast fights that are better than bosses like Martyr Logarius, not a hunter, but humanoid. And I agree. Yeah, I think anyone that's not a beast, besides like Rom and the what's that thing called? The body monster that's before Mensis. The Great Beyond, or the one from the Beyond, or whatever the fuck it's called. The one Reborn. Shit, I was way off. Yeah, the one Reborn is weird because they're not a beast, but they're not really kin either. They're kind of like an amalgamation monster. And they're clearly, if you don't know, if you haven't played Demon Souls or just haven't heard about it, they are absolutely a reference to the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. Big time, huge time. Even bigger than I realized they were before actually playing Demon Souls and beating the Tower Knight myself recently, back in like February. But dog shit. Yeah. Well, they added some extra moves that are like kind of more lame and not as fun to fight against. And the one Reborn itself is harder to see. Like it visually, like you can't tell where the fuck anything on it really is. I mean, you can see the amalgamation, but like where, like what side's its front, what's its back, you know, like it's a crazy looking monster as opposed to the Tower Knight, who is literally just a really tall knight. Like a knight that's the size of Hawkeye Go, you know, Goff, whatever you want to call him, Smo, Executioner Smo. But I agree. All the humanoid fights, or like semi-humanoid fights, are better. Like Orphan is pretty good, all things considered. He has a few annoying attacks where he jumps up into the sky and comes back down on you, and because of that you can't really see where he's coming from, and the timing is a little weird. Oh man, shit got a little slow. Remember Adversary, you're in the know, right? Remember Visceral Attack. Nothing but quick weapons here, therefore you must accept Blunt Attack. Is this a strength Chad? That's pretty funny. I think that's what this is. Someone that's like, don't use the skilled quick weapons. Don't be lame. I agree. People should use strength weapons more for fun. Slower, more, takes more time to think about. It's fucking boring, and also have to do a 5-minute run back every time. Yeah. Oh, San Juano, damn, I didn't see your comment again. What are your thoughts on Oblivion Remastered? So I never played the original Oblivion. I've actually never played any of the Elder Scrolls video games. I think I might have played Skyrim for like 5 minutes, but it's been so long, I don't really remember. I definitely played Fable, which I think is like not that far off from a similar experience, at least. But I didn't beat Fable. I just played it at a friend's house a couple times. However, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, all that stuff, I never played those. So I have no real attachment to it. I do think it's not that great that it did well, because remakes doing well, especially ones that aren't truly faithful, because I heard that it's not as faithful. Okay. GG. I feel like I gave away the win. Well, no, not that I gave away the win. That they were able to turn the tide because they had Beast Roar, which is one of the meta things that people use that I don't use on this build specifically because it doesn't fit this character. But that's okay. Regardless, you know, they're allowed to use it. It's not like it's fucking a bad thing to use it. So more power to them for wanting to use Beast Roar. GG, Snowy Carapace. Horrible Failures, what's up? Ahoy, you say. You should try using Saw Cleaver. It's the best way to learn the game. I'm not kidding. R2 Burrito. Guys, really fun to fight. It is what it is. I'm not bothered by it. Also, Snowy has joined us. Welcome, Snowy. Good games so far. You got your run back on me, so good job on that. I will definitely be trying to get my run back on you. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. You know, it means a lot that you're stopping by and hanging out. Same to you, Horrible Failures. Thanks for coming back again, hanging out. I know that, you know, I'd probably have a better win ratio if I used the Saw Cleaver. I feel like I'm at a pretty good spot now, though. I feel like you may have just been here for the wrong portion of the stream, unfortunately. You know, I've streamed 3 times Bloodborne, I think. This is the 3rd one. I'm not even fully through the stream yet. And I've gotten around like 65 or so victories. You know, that's the insight right there. Which is, you know, for what I feel like, compared to when I first started, a pretty big number of victories close together. So, you know, I feel like I'm at a spot where I'm fine. I just won't win against certain people more often than not because they are using those saw, spear type weapons. And it is what it is. I mean, right there, Snowy was using this weapon that I'm using, but I also already fought them earlier and, you know, I beat them. So we're 1-to-1 on each other right now. You know, they just used Beast Roar and it turned the tide of the fight. That's all. Because they were able to get a heal off, and then I was kind of greedy and tried to get them back to the health they were originally at before they Beast Roared me, and they took advantage and parried me. Because, you know, it was smart. So it's just how it is. It's no big deal. And I don't think I need to switch weapons. And I personally just don't want to do that. I'm not going to lie. It's Jordan. We fought Jordan before. I'm pretty sure I don't like fighting them. No way they didn't get hit by that. That's dumb. GG, Jordan. I don't think Jordan's ever stopped by for a stream, but yeah. We've definitely fought them a few times. And I feel like more often than not, that's what happens. I get them like close to death, then they use their weapon that they use because, of course, they're using that weapon. And it combos me to where I'm almost one shot. Then I get kind of anxious and make a mistake, and then they win. That's the usual Jordan match, unfortunately. But also, I feel like I should have hit them. That's pretty lame. It's unfortunate that Augur seems to miss when it shouldn't more often than not. I used Augur to try to switch it up because they seemed to already like be ready for what I was going to do with my weapon. And my gun doesn't do enough damage to finish them off. So I thought maybe Augur would be a good like surprise to finish the fight. And the shit just misses. I mean, it definitely should hit, in my opinion. Hey, Snowy, GG's the other day. GG, bro, you too. I don't mean to say you'll win more. It's that it'll teach you about frame advantage, and it relies on gun pressure to get any kind of hyper. Augur has a really tiny hitbox. Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, I could just visceral you if you're not going to acknowledge me. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Rude. I feel like I've faced this person before. Dude, how rude are you? Oh, yeah, you're stomping vermin too. What's the point? You were AFK. Would I get stomped on because I hit them because they were AFK? I fucking backed off, let them heal, and then emoted at them. Saucy Wings, horrible failure. Welcome to the stream, Saucy Wings. Why'd you tag horrible failure and say nothing else? Yeah, don't use Augur. It's bad. I'm gonna keep using it. No offense. Thanks for the advice, but I'm gonna keep using Augur. It fits the build, and I like it. And when I get it, it'll be fun to get. You know, when I hit people with it, it'll be fun to hit them with. I don't just do things to win. I do things for fun. You know what I mean? Like if I can get the cheeky kill over the like super analytic, I'm using the weapon that will get me the win the quickest and will be the most efficient. I'd rather you know, get Augur or Call Beyond as a kill. You know what I mean? Or hit someone. I've done this twice today. I've followed up with the R2 and gotten a follow-up R2 kill twice today. And that's fun as shit. I love getting the follow-up R2 on this weapon. Because no one ever fucking... You know, it's hard to get off, and when you do get it, it's because the person just didn't see it coming. They were like, there's no way you'll throw that R2 out. You'll never follow up with the R2. There's no way. It's bad. Except when it hits, it does a fucking fuck ton of damage. Sauce, boss. I need to block this Ithmarie person because they're fucking BM. Ah, shit, the clip was too long ago. Oh, it's Snowy. What's up? Snowy, we're back. Time to get that run back. No way! Oh, actually, Snowy's the one that I got my follow-up R2. No way! I fucking got him and it still killed me. GG, Snowy. Nice heal, Snowy. Yeah. This Mexican restaurant near me, really freaking good, pretty expensive, but the food is well worth it. $32 for chicken fajitas, but for two, but it's freaking delicious. Freaky delicious. Most blocked gamer. Oh, really? Oh, did you say their tag in chat? Are they, like, known for being a piece of shit? Because they acted like a piece of shit to me. Marie, we had to block Maddie earlier, too. I don't know if y'all were here for that. Maddie recycled through my block list, and it was no longer considered blocked by PSN, so they were able to invade me. And instead of, like, you know, bowing and trying to actually fight me, they just ran up and started fucking relentlessly attacking me, which I wasn't ready for, so I fucking died. And then they stomped vermin on me, and I was like, alright, well, get blocked, Maddie. Welcome back, and also goodbye. Here it comes. Oh no! Swear to God. Okay. No! Alright, Snowy. Alright, GG's. That's 3 in a row now. So, pretty definitive. But also, as is tradition, just because I need the variety instead of fighting the same person over and over again. You're with everyone else, as it always is. It's customary. Just temporary block just to get the rotation cleansed. But I will quickly unblock you in like an hour, and then we can fight again. Are you damn, what's your fucking actual... I thought your thing in chat would be the same, but it might not be. Oh no, it is. Shit. Shit, let me go grab my stuff. You might be someone that I blocked at the beginning of Return to Yharnam, and you recycled. And I just like, for whatever reason, didn't unblock you, which I don't know why I wouldn't have. Because you don't seem like someone that I probably just forgot, honestly. You don't seem disruptive in any kind of way, so... Let me go check. Because, like I said, I block people to get them out of the rotation, but if I found them not annoying, then I just, I'll unblock them. There's fucking Jordan. We gotta unblock him to reblock him later if he runs into us again. And I guess some people come back faster than others. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, it was during Return to Yharnam, because you're right below Bape. I blocked both of Bape's accounts too because I kept running into him. But yeah, like I said, it's just temporary to get variety in the rotation. It won't be permanent, and it's nothing personal. That's a cool banner you got, Snowy, with the orphan. Ithmari is in tryhard safe space. He vermins everyone, so it's not personal. Oh, really? Weird. Is nice. Just don't let the vermin get to you. That's weird. Why would you make it a thing to vermin everyone? I don't think I want to associate with someone who just automatically vermins people, even though he's not trying to, like, what? That just means that you, like, as a person, are, like, an asshole. If I spat in your face every time we hung out, would you hang out with me? I don't think you would. He needs to fucking not do that. Actions have consequences, yo. What? Racism? Nah, man, fuck that guy being a racist to everyone. What the hell, Ducky? You're crazy. You'd be a dick. It's lore accurate for hunters to crush vermin. What? Lore accurate? What? What? Vermin equates to what? What the fuck? If you're mean to everyone equally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make it right. I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying by the spitting in people's faces when I hang out with them thing. Like, if I did that, you wouldn't hang out with me. If I was like, it's lore accurate for me to spit in your face every time we hang out. You know what I mean? Are they right there? Where the fuck? I thought, okay. Also, Ducky, yeah, what the hell? What do you mean by racism? It's not racist to squatch vermin. Oh, great. Is this gonna be that fucking, that's what it was. Okay, bye. The noise they made. Oh. That was great. It's racist. I meant that just because you do... Okay, I think it was the way you said it. Oh, I see what you're saying, Ducky. I see. It was just hard to read it that way. I think it was just you worded it like in a way that made it hard to realize you were talking about like a comparison. You know what I mean? That's funny. Yeah, don't worry about it, Ducky. Also, good thing I removed the Nightbot's all caps thing already, because Nightbot just would have sniped you. Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, if you're doing a particularly mean thing to everyone, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't make it right. Yeah, just because it's like not biased. Yeah, if you're indiscriminately carpet bombing every country around you, that doesn't make it okay to carpet bomb every. You know, like it does. If you're like a neighboring nation, right? Yeah, I mean, not that crushing vermin in Bloodborne is anything like racism or carpet bombing other nations, but like it's just an example of like how one mean thing isn't good if it's unbiased. Saucy Wings posted a oh, this is your own emote, a hee hee. That's cool. Speaking of, if you follow, I have free follower emotes. We have some Bloodborne specific ones. We have a messenger pog and a blood letter. I drew it all myself. There's also a call beyond megalol and an emote for a no-go sign because it's called a 27 block because I block people all the time, and people in chat at one time thought it was a good emote, and they would spam it when I block people, but we haven't had anyone do that in a while. So who knows, might not keep that one, don't know. Also, the blood letter, there's this guy named Fungineer, some of y'all might know him. He comes in here and spams that shit. But he hasn't been around for a couple days. Sure hope he's okay. Sure hope Fungineer's alright. Because I haven't seen that dude in a while. Come to think of it. Fungi is BBOG. Yeah, he's also kind of one of my stream OGs at this point, I would say. Like I said, he's usually in here, but the last two Bloodborne streams, he hasn't been here. I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh shit! It seems there are some chatting here about myself. Welcome, Ithmarie. First time chatter. So yeah, you definitely haven't been in here. I feel like I've only ever seen you in the game. Maybe, I don't know. Your tag seemed familiar to me when we fought earlier. Yeah, I thought you were being kind of mean when you vermined me, so I made comments about it, and then everyone in chat was like, Ithmarie does that to everybody, and then I was like, cool, but that doesn't make it, like, okay. If I spat in your face every time we hung out, would you tell me that they do it to everybody? They always spit in people's faces when they hang out, when they're around. That wouldn't make that okay, right? And then someone said it's lore accurate for hunters to stop vermin, and I'm like, alright, dude. if I said it was more accurate for my Dark Souls 3 character to throw dung pies at you when I killed you, would you be okay with that? I don't know. But yeah, that was the whole conversation. Whoa, it's Mari. We are discussing the ethics of vermin. See, that's the thing about the Bloodborne community is that what you say, you better stick to it or you better mean it because these motherfuckers will just pop and chat. they'll just come in here, especially because I'm posting in the tryhard chat about my stream. The other day, someone was like, I think it was Failures was saying, or maybe it was, I don't know who it was, but someone mentioned me in my stream. Oh, it was the guy talking about tagging Bloodborne, and then Failures was like, yeah, or maybe it was Failures saying that about tagging the Bloodborne specific tag when I post my stream because it'll bring up the traction a little bit more. And then someone was like, yeah, his traction would go up if he would unblock people. And I was like, oh shit, I don't know who that is, but they know that I block people. And like I said, you know, the blocking for the most part is just to get people out of the rotation. It's not personal. It's not, what's the word? Like I'm going to unblock you if I don't find you like irritating. So as long as you're not irritating, I'm only blocking you so that I can get the rotation cleansed and get new people in here, which unfortunately it's looking like there might not be very many people around now. Let me try to silence. That usually works. Wow, look at that. Immediately get an invasion after I silence. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, it's Ithmari. Well, that's weird. Oh, I think I... Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah? Shit. Alright. See, okay. I mean, I guess. Is it just motor skill, like your motor function? You just can't help it? That's crazy. Let's see. You don't want to be called an asshole, don't be one. We are discussing, okay, yeah, I don't care, TBH, mate, if you get your feelings hurt over an emote, sorry for your shit. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Motherfucker came in here with bad juju. That's okay, Ithmari. Enjoy a block, it's alright. If you want to keep being like that, but if you come into my stream and start saying shit like that, you're gonna get that perma block, bro. So enjoy it. Have a great day. If you want to stay and hang out and stream, you're allowed to. I'm not gonna like ban you or anything unless you like keep talking like that, I guess. But you know, have a great day otherwise. Tag your stream. That was me telling you to tag your stream. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's you. Your news is blocked. We stand hating Mari. That's funny, Ducky. You don't have to rush to my aid though, Ducky. If it's okay, man. No need to put yourself on someone's shit list if it's just me and them that have a beef or something. But yeah, I mean, in a month or so, we're gonna end up fighting again anyway because the PSN cleanses the block list, recycles it. But I'll just, you know, reblock them. It's no big deal. I don't think much into it. It's a game. This guy's been shit-talking me since my name got dropped when I speak back against this dude. I am the Satan Shermate. There's a lot of drama going on here right now. Welcome, Din Hoop. Oh god, it's a Kage gamer. Oh wow, I got hit by that. I didn't realize, because I dodged, so I thought I wasn't gonna get hit. Oh well. Whatever, softy. Alright, yeah, Ithmarie. I just didn't like the way you were talking in chat, man. If you came in here with a better attitude, I wouldn't have blocked you. Other people exist in this world too, Mari. It's not all about you, bro. And I personally wasn't about it. And then you came in here and started acting a certain way, and I don't approve of it, so. It's just my opinion. Just so you understand, we've had other people come in here and that I didn't particularly love the way they played, but they were well-mannered and like decent people when they came into the stream and started talking, and we had a good time. So understand that it is you. That is the reason you got a block in the game. Yeah, I've noticed Bloodborne has players that are much more dramatic than other games, and I think it's because you guys have a fairly tight-knit community. What's up? You gonna bow, or you want to fight, or you gonna run, or what's going on? Okay, GG. See, like, notice how I did not stomp vermin on that guy when I killed him. I just said GG and moved on. Very, what do they call it? Very classy, very demure, right? You blocked me because you got emoted on in a dead game. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, then that's unfortunate, Mari. Sorry for you, man. Sorry you feel that way. I know therapy is expensive, but, you know, you might be able to, like, talk to a good buddy about it. It's up to you. Oh, also, sorry, fucking, I got distracted. Eileen, you said good evening. It sounds like you're watching without audio right now, is what the thing says. Good evening to you as well. Yeah, but if you can't hear, for whatever reason, sorry I got distracted by the PvP and by the pleasant fellow in chat that won't drop it. And move on. Saucy's got all these emotes. All right. Here's the thing, Mari. Are you in chat just to argue with Ducky, or are you somehow, for whatever reason, actually enjoying watching the stream? Because I think I might have to time you out if all you're gonna do is argue. Now, I will say, Ducky, you should stop too. I don't want to have to time you out because you're a regular and you're usually very well mannered and all that. But I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, just between the both of you, we need to stop arguing in chat, okay? Whether, honestly, yeah, it just needs to stop right now, okay? It's just me, you know, as the person who has the ability to time you out. I will time out if the fighting continues. It's just a fair warning. I'm probably gonna fucking die. Honestly? Okay. There's no way. No! Oh! Like, seriously though, after this fight, if you're still arguing in chat, I'm gonna have to time out. Especially since this fight lasted a while. Okay, GG, Dupin, whatever, I don't remember their name. Dooney Pop, something like that. Argument ended, okay, cool. Stay bad. Self-reported here, bro. I'm down to stop arguing. Okay, yeah. It's all good. Yeah, alright, cool. So, how's everybody's day? Everyone who was just chilling in chat this whole time. Also, the thing hasn't been alerting me, so I probably can... Fucking Saucy followed. Thank you, Saucy. I think I haven't acknowledged that yet. And then before that, it was Alvaro, who actually I haven't seen since earlier. So I don't know if they're even still here, but I did thank them already. I'm pretty sure. Okay. No problem. Yeah, man. Like I said in the title. Exclamation point 27 Discord. We got that community Discord. So if you want to get live alerts and see if I have upcoming events eventually. Like, eventually we're going to be starting that Dark Souls 2 playthrough and Wolong, and then Night Rain's going to come out. So all kinds of stuff that I'm planning on doing. Where the hell... Did I jump? Is that what happened? I did. Nice. Do what? Swan. Saucy killed Bloodborne. What do you mean? Eileen, what's up? Europe, how about you? I'm in Florida, so I feel you on the heat. Who said something about heat? Oh, Eileen. Okay. Oh, you guys have just been talking, I guess. Didn't finish with a gun. The Chicago guy, chill as hell. Yeah. That, funny enough, that guy with the Chicago, I didn't feel like I wanted to not fight them after we were done. So, yeah, actually, I forget their name. It's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember their name, but okay, Soul Absolute. I've invaded this guy a couple times today. Yeah, you're still here, man. You're probably AFK. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for the free insight and echoes. I think I've killed them twice, and here we are a third time. They're still here. I don't know if they're having problems. At level 120, you should not be having issues in the Nightmare Frontier. So I don't know what's going on with them. Hey, yo, Scorch Knight, welcome to the stream. Sauce Lord theories were too strong. What? Rare pa. What? Hold on, I'm missing a bunch here. Bloodborne died when I retired. Oh. I don't even know who you are. Oh shit. King Zoo. Hey yo, Ducky with the spice. Calm down, Ducky. Thinking of taking a chilled beer to relieve from warm. Yeah, one thing about this community that you have to understand is that these guys have been playing this game for a long time. They're all a lot of them are very well versed with each other. And they do fight clubs and shit all the time. They have a Discord they talk in all the time. So even if you haven't heard of them, they've all definitely heard of each other. And you're going to be in the minority in this chat because all these guys know each other. Yeah, exactly. They find you, yeah. I mean, shit, like, half the reason I have that many viewers in chat right now is because when I started streaming Bloodborne, I think Horrible Failures or someone shoved my link in that chat, and then like 10 people from that chat just came here and hung out and followed me and stuff. And now, not only do I get more activity just playing Bloodborne weirdly than Elden Ring, but more people show up to watch Bloodborne than they ever will show up, I feel like, for Elden Ring. So, which is good, because I'm burnt out as fuck on Elden Ring, so it's nice to have this game to fall back on, especially until Night Rain comes out. Because if I had to play Elden Ring every day until Night Rain came out, I think I would just wait till Night Rain came out to stream again. Which sucks, because I enjoy streaming. It's fun to do PvP and hang out with people and talk about it and do silly shit or get cheeky wins. Where the fuck is this person? Ah, shit, I'm stuck. Okay, they haven't gone that way. They haven't activated this guy. Did they somehow... Oh, okay. Whose world did I invade? Oh yeah, they're already... Okay, cool. Let's see. LMAO. Watery Cave. Oh, y'all talking about D&D? Adult Black Dragon? 14d6 breath attack? Dude, I'm a D&D crazy person. Oh, wait, that's Ducky talking about it. That's funny. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought other people besides Ducky were talking about D&D. That's funny. Regardless. I don't play Bloodborne much. I wasn't there during launch. Yeah, I mean, not every single person here was there during launch, but they've been around long enough that, like he said, they find you. You were there for Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring PvP blows. Well, here's the thing, Scorch Knight. I really enjoyed Elden Ring PvP for a good long while, and then the DLC came out, and I still enjoyed it. But I will admit that because the DLC, like 6 months or so after the DLC, it starts to get dry. People start to use a lot of really lame shit that the DLC came with, like the backhand blades and spectral rings of light and all the AoE stuff. It just makes it too easy for shitty gank squads to beat you, or for any shitty player to win. And it's like, you're better than them, but they triple comboed you with all their weapon arts, and it's like you just lose because you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bad RNG. Whatever. I mean, in this game, there's definitely shit that people get away with that they, like, if I was using some of the same shit they're using, or if they were using stuff like I'm using, that the fight would definitely not go nearly the same way as it did when they were using what they use. But it's just not as obnoxious as as Elden Ring, and it's a change of pace. I haven't played much Bloodborne PvP when it comes down to it. It's close enough to Dark Souls and to Elden Ring that I get the basic idea, and I'm like able to keep up for the most part. But like an experienced player is still gonna whoop my ass, unfortunately, for the most part. Like, for instance, there's this guy named Wizard Sleeve that I just have never beat. I just can't beat the guy. I don't know what the fuck's up. I don't know what he has going on. Dude's just unbeatable for me. And like Fungineer, I took like one game off him, but he's beat me pretty much every other time that we've ever fought. There's just a couple people in this game that I just, I'd have to play for much longer before I beat them. But regardless, for the most part, I can beat most people, and it allows me to feel good enough that I'm not, wanting to switch games or anything. As opposed to Elden Ring, where I can win like 10 times in a row and still feel bad about it. Ring City was more hype than Shadow of the Erdtree, I'm gonna be real. Dark Souls 2. Oh boy. Oh yeah, what's up, Chai? Your name was gray in chat, so it didn't immediately register for me, but what's up? Do more art. I lurked. Yeah, I saw you lurking. Thanks for being there for that. I do plan to stream more art. I just had to take a break for 3 days to handle some real life shit, and while I'm still going to stream tomorrow, probably, most likely, I might not be streaming on Monday. Tuesday's iffy. It depends. Obviously, just if you're not in the Discord already, it's easier for you to see if I'm going live or not if you are. So, once again, hashtag, or not hashtag, exclamation mark, 27 Discord, like in the title. Should be in the title. Can someone check, actually? And make sure that it, like, for the viewers, it's in the title. Ducky, maybe? Could you? Yeah, it looks like it is. Or Chai, or someone. This game's PvP is my favorite. Let me make sure I'm not about to go. Oh, it's fucking Souls Absolute. Alright, he's got a Kage. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Souls Absolute. I had a good run with ER, but it's boring. It's just boring. Don't really play these games anymore other than grabbing clips for information stuff. Oh, yeah, I get you on that. Unfortunately, there's just something about the Souls PvP formula that I just love to death. And, I can still have fun on Elden Ring. It just has to be one of the days where I am allowed to have fun on it. You know what I mean? Like, once again, this build, I don't have Beast Roar. I'm using a slow strength weapon that, most people can swing 3 times before I finish my first swing. You know what I mean? And I'm not, I said I'm not using Beast Roar already. And while my build is not bad, it's definitely not optimal, obviously. I'm a few points shy of what I could be. at 25 because I picked the wrong starting class. And, you know, my blood gems aren't perfect. They're pretty good, but they're not perfect. So, you know, I'm not using the top tier shit, right? And that's how it is on every game. In Dark Souls 1, I have a build where I just one hand the basic hand axe, and that's my favorite build. In Dark Souls 3, I didn't really, it's whatever. I forget, honestly. Oh, good, he's using that again. Alright. Here we go, Jordan. You kill each other? I'm okay with that. GG. Yeah, so... But in Elden Ring, I have a build where my torch is my main weapon. I'm using the Madness Torch. You know? And that's my favorite build. I have the Madness Torch, no shield to, like, parry with or anything. I'm using the Madness Fist weapons from the DLC as well. And, you know, while every now and then I do get to apply Madness, and hit someone with, like, a fireball to kill them, and that's funny and doesn't take all that much skill. For the most part, I'm having to win fights with a fucking torch, you know what I mean? And that's by my own design, but that's how I like to play. So, you know, there are certain days where I am allowed to win on that build because I'm facing people that aren't carrying the strongest shit. But then there are days where I run into asshole lame-o after asshole lame-o who's spamming all the AoE crazy crap and has two friends that are also doing it. You know what I mean? So, you know, no, I mean, it's you know, it's their fucking right to use those weapons, and I am handicapping myself. But, you know, like I said, when I get to have fun, I have fun. And when I'm not allowed to have fun, I would rather be on a game like Bloodborne, which is where I am now. And I'm more likely to pop on Bloodborne now because, like I said, for whatever reason, way more people watch Bloodborne than watch Elden Ring. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me try to reboot Streamlabs to see if it'll alert me now. Maybe it's because I'm on the wrong scene. That's probably what it is. It's probably because I'm on a scene from my art stream. Yeah, that's what it was. It's definitely that. Shit, I'm a goddamn moron. Okay, Raul Deuce. Did they kill their beast already? Oh yeah, they're absolutely all the way the fuck up there right now. Dude, I keep forgetting to drink water, and my throat keeps getting dry as fuck because I'm talking and not drinking water. Saw, dude. Saw. Okay, GG. I like how they, like, tried to heal, and then I hit them, and they were like, actually, no, and I'm not going to heal anymore. Oh, man. Ugh. Okay, we gotta be past 2 hours now, right? Yeah, we're at 2.5. Yo, that Mari guy was crazy earlier, wasn't it? Oh shit, they're actually still in here. Oh well. I didn't expect them to be in here. That's funny. Don't worry, I wasn't going to keep talking shit. I just wanted to address how the argument that Ducky and Mari had was really long and thorough and dramatic. But that was it. That's all that was going to happen. Saucy wings. What's this? What's that emote? Sip? What is that? What's the sipping emote supposed to be? Oh, and you have a kappa. Oh, that's Scorch. That he has been drunk. Oh, yeah. Or drank. I'm just surprised they're still in here, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I figured they would have been not okay with what happened earlier and gone away. But, hey, you know, I appreciate the viewership. If you decide to stick around. Bridges can be rebuilt, you know. I'm not really a bridge burner. Unless you like absolutely deserve it, then absolutely I will totally burn that bridge, but no one has done that today. Ew, look, you guys probably missed it, unless you weren't looking at the screen just now. There was a dirty Bloodletter player. If you guys want to know why I have a Bloodletter emote, it's because I despise the Bloodletter as a weapon. And the people who play with it, typically their playstyle is quite annoying, and I don't enjoy it. So back during Return to Yharnam, the people like, for instance, Blood Moon and Fungineer, who would chill out, they would invade me on purpose with a Bloodletter, and I ended up thinking it was funny and made an emote about it. So, you know. Let's see, who can I unblock that might help? I don't remember any of these names being names that weren't annoying. I just remembered, I'm pretty sure Happy Gamer was this this person who has a one shot, but they also troll you on the elevator the whole time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, we're in a world. It's Booney. I don't remember who Booney is. I don't know if Booney... Whoa, I thought there was someone behind me. Wait, the Silver Beast is here. Are they? Are they here? No. Ah, shit, dude, I just realized I have to use the bathroom. We gotta make this quick. Dude, I don't know why, because I'm not even sure where I heard the damn song. But you know that song by Rihanna that's like, I might be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it? Yeah, that one. Yeah, I know, I'm a great singer. That shit's stuck in my head right now, and it won't go away. I must have heard it on an Instagram reel or some shit. Don't have gamer jug. Hold on, I can't fucking read that right now. This is the motherfucker who's running to the boss, isn't it? From like earlier. You'd better get in the fucking boss fog, mate. Oh yeah? You gonna be one of those people who shoots me over and over again? Don't do it. Dude, how are you not being parried? You silly goose. I'm about to jump off the cliff? That'd be funny. That'd be fucking hilarious. GG. Didn't see that fucking jumping attack coming, did you? I love when I get jumping attacks off on people. Don't have a gamer jug beside the PS4. What? Not the gamer jug. What are we talking about? What do you mean, gamer jug? Are you talking about Chug Jug? You a Fortnite kid? No, I'm just kidding. Ask Sauce. Sauce, answer the question. What is it? What is a gamer jug? Please and thank you. Best regards, Apex 27. Actually, I probably should go to the Dream and buy a Blood Rock or something. Gamer Jug is there so you don't have to get up. Oh, oh that's funny. Gamer Jug. That's very funny. Yeah, actually, you just reminded me that I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Yeah, be right back. Okay, we're just gonna buy a Blood Rock real fast while we're waiting for the ad people to get back, because I did an ad. And maybe some lead elixirs, because those came in handy last time I faced that fucker on the elevator. Because I'm pretty sure they're like, you know, some people have nitro, right? So everyone can probably hear that has nitro. When did I get Madman stuff? Wait, whoa. Oh, that's right, I bought the elixirs. Yeah. Okay. I was like, where did all my insight go? Forgot. Yeah, when did I get Madman stuff? I don't remember. I must have gotten it a while ago and just forgot. Fuck, I'm an idiot. God, ugh. Okay. I gotta look. How much is it? 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Brain hurted for a second there, guys. Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, nope, wanted to use multiple. Can I not use multiple? Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, not that many. Okay, ads people should be back in like 10 seconds. Yeah, everybody should be back from the ads now. I realized I had Madman stuff while I was getting a Blood Rock, because I decided to get a Blood Rock while we were waiting for the ad people to come back from the ads. And I've never worn the Madman stuff before, so I wanted to look at it. Because on my previous file, the one that I played 10 years ago when the game came out, I never went into the Chalice dungeons. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snake wrapped around my body, or tentacles, or whatever the fuck that is. And sadly, the leg wraps are I'm not crazy about that either. Let's see, what about this? It doesn't fit this character, but that's cool. I'll probably what's the word? If I switch to my other build on this character, like I have two builds on the same character, I might switch to that at some point with the Amygdala arm as my main weapon, and we will maybe test the fashion out on that character instead. See if I like it on that one. But otherwise, I might not be using the Madman stuff. I kind of already knew that I wasn't going to totally be down with the Madman stuff because what was I going to say? Because I've seen it on the Fextra, and I've also faced the enemies before that have it, and I've seen that tentacle thing that's wrapped around their body, and I already knew I wasn't going to be into that. Yeah, dude, that fucking Rihanna song. I don't even like Rihanna. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love throwing out the R2 on this weapon. Huh. Okay, can anyone tell me when people post their stream link in the Bloodborne chat on Discord, there's people that comment a milk emote? What the fuck is up with that milk emote? They also post the fucking soy facing shit. Oh, are you trying to say that it's not milk? Is that what you're saying? It's another white substance? Oh god. Saucy 2 milk. What the fuck? Old BB meme, PvP milk. Well, what's the milk? What is it? I don't understand. What's the meme? Share with me. Because it seems to be pretty prominent I noticed it last time I posted, and this other person, whoever that other person is that posts their link occasionally, they posted as well earlier. Oh, where the fuck? Oh, there they are, okay. J. Aramani. J. Aramani. And they have a scythe. Oh, and a bow blade. God, it's like the two of the worst things. Fuck. I was hoping it would still kill them, and we'd be like, alright, we killed each other. I knew it was risky. I figured they would just shoot me with their pistol and kill me, but I wanted to do it anyway, because I'm fucking... No, not failures. They posted right next to mine. Oh, it's Mari. Mari posted there. That's where I recognize their tag from. It's because I saw them post their stream the other day. They also stream. Okay. I knew I recognized their tag. See, I don't mind when people do vermin, but like, not that I don't mind when they do vermin. I mind when they do it to me because I'm just a dude PvPing and I'm not using anything like cheesy or shitty. And you know, even though I'm an invader and I don't typically like to bow and shit, because I'm in a weird place where casual invasions don't really happen. I'll do the bowing because I pretty much only have the option to duel people for the most part. Like 70% of my matches are going to be duels. Excuse me. So I don't feel like there's ever a time where I deserve fucking vermin. But if you're vermining people that deserve it, then that's cool. Like, whatever. Because, for instance, Blues in Elden Ring and in Dark Souls 3, I will disrespect the absolute fuck out of blue phantoms. Because they're first of all, they're always fucking bad. Every time. And especially in Elden Ring, the only way to be a blue is to understand that you are helping gankers gank. And if you don't understand that, then that means that you're an unaware moron who doesn't have any idea what the game is about. So you deserve it anyway because you don't pay attention. But if you pay attention as a blue, you will realize that you are only able to ever help gankers. Like true gankers, not just people running through the game. They have to be gankers. Blues in Elden Ring are just gankers with no friends. Or people that don't know what the fuck they're doing in the first place to understand that they're gankers. Especially if they're helping a solo host. That's like double bad. Because solo hosts in Elden Ring have to meet certain parameters to be a solo host, which means that you are never solo hosting if you don't mean to be solo hosting. Unless it's the very first time you're noticing that you have the Taunter's Tongue and you just popped it to figure, like, see what the fuck it does. That's the only instance that it's like, you know, that you're not like kind of a annoying little bastard for being a solo host. Because the thing about a solo host is that because they have to meet those parameters, that means they've also probably met all the other things that they wanted to meet before meeting that parameter, which was making sure their build is maxed out, making sure that they're rune arced, and then also having an annoying gimmick that isn't fun to fight against. Which is why I usually just block solo hosts. because their gimmick usually sucks to fight against. And it's less based on skill and more based on exploiting being a reactive little asshole. Okay, let's go. Really? Open with a gunshot? What the fuck is the point of that? Uh-huh. Ooh. And they got all their health back, too. Eh. They can have that win. They were very parry-oriented, and that's kind of lame. If they wanted it bad enough, they can have it. Whatever. GG. You lead with a gunshot, like, and then you continue to only shoot every, like, 2 swings. Or, I mean, swing twice between, like, 5 gunshots. I guess you can have that victory, man. I guess that's cool. Playing like that's only gonna get you blocked after like the 3rd fight. And then probably not unblocked. You know, unless you come follow me. Maybe I'll consider it. Remember visceral attacks. Right, yeah. The notes. So I gotta remember now. I gotta remember to add follower notifications to my art scene on Streamlabs streaming software. That was weird. Selected to disconnect and it didn't do it. Troglord. What a great name. Yeah. I actually think that was kind of a late parry. GG. Like, I almost missed the window, I think. Just kidding, I don't want to get poisoned. Might glitch out and carry over, you never know. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, I don't know when I'm going to do the next one. It might be tomorrow. It might be on Tuesday. But I do Souls-like art streams where, because I'm working on my own Souls-like projects, I draw character art for, like, concept art for my projects. And last time we drew a pure gold knight, and it turned out pretty good. There's a VOD on stream. My mic for my computer is worse than my mic for streaming on. It's not the mic itself, because it's the same mic. It's the cord. The cord for my computer is not good, or maybe it's the port. I can't really tell. I think it's the wire though. And so it has a little bit of a staticky sound to it. Bro, how? Oh. Okay. They got health back. I wasted a vial for no reason. Annoying. It's a knee-jerk reaction to heal after the fight from Elden Ring. What's up, Sir Swish? You ever played Bloodborne? You mean before today? Yeah. I would have had to have before today if I had wanted to have this build, right? Yeah, no, I I played Bloodborne back when it first came out in 2014. I played the whole game, beat it. Well, I got close. I got to the last boss and I stopped because I couldn't beat the last boss. But then I never played it like for the next 10 years. And then on the 10th anniversary, I came back and I made this build and I ran through the game and did a 10-year playthrough, and I had a lot of fun. And then I started PvPing, and now I've got a handful of people watching on Twitch every time that I stream Bloodborne, which is pretty nice. YouTube, for whatever reason, not as active. I don't really know why YouTube doesn't pick up, but Twitch does, so here we are. If you do have a Twitch and you want to follow over there, we got free follower emotes, so you get a handful of emotes just for following, which is free. And you can also join the Discord if you want to. Nah, just in general. What do you mean in general? I play Bloodborne all the time, yeah. If you're talking about just in general, yeah, I play Bloodborne all the time. Yep, it's me. I'm back. Ugh, dude. Why do you have to shoot every fucking... He shoots so much. It's so frustrating. Oh my god, it's obnoxious. Don't spam the gun challenge. Bro. Alright. I'm done. Too obnoxious. He's earned a block. KF game 4. Cool. Let's get him out of here. Shoot, 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 swing. Shoot, 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 swing. Change weapon to a long-range weapon that makes it hard for me to get in close to you. Shoot, 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 swing. Jesus Christ, dude. Get that block, earn that block. Strut that block, baby. Enjoy that block. Yeah. You're really wearing that block. It looks good on you. Killed myself before I resonated. It's probably with them too. That'd be funny. Oops. Oh shit. I accidentally smacked my fucking headset. But yeah, I forgot to finish my sentence. Art stream. We're gonna keep drawing more Souls-like character concept art. I would like to think I'm a pretty good artist, and I feel like other people that watch that stream and have seen my Instagram can vouch. I have like a kind of a cartoony style, but I try to add that dark Souls flair, dark fantasy flair to it. Kind of like not as dark as that one fucking game, what's it called? Blasphemous. But like same like 2D art style. Okay, what'd you say? Yo, man, I got a question. After using the umbilical cords, if you die to Gehrman, do you lose the cords? You have to squash 3 umbilical cords first before you fight Gehrman. Or before you defeat Gehrman, at least. If you don't squash 3, nothing will happen, and yeah, I think you lose them. But you don't lose them if you squash them like at different points in the game. Like if you squash them immediately as you find them and then wait until you find the other ones and squash those too when you find those, they'll still activate at the end of the game. You just have to do them before you defeat Gehrman. But yeah, once you go to the New Game Plus, you'll have to find them again, if that's what you're asking. Pretty sure you get as many attempts as needed. Surprised Bloodborne PvP is still active. It's active in a way that's really surprising, actually. You wouldn't believe how often I do get invasions. I've actually blocked like 5 or 6 people today because either I didn't like how they played, like that last guy, or I've just faced them too many times and need other people to fight. Like I just want variety. So I just blocked them to get them out of the rotation. Like I'll unblock them later if especially if they get in chat and ask for it and follow me and stuff. They don't have to follow me necessarily. If they just show up and ask for it, I'll definitely unblock them. But they'll definitely continue to get unblocked whenever I do rotation blocks if they follow. Fuck. I couldn't riposte him on that. Really? How did you heal and dodge at the same time? Bro. You really should calm down. GG. That was quite the annoying fight. Anyway. But yeah, funny enough, I'll stream Elden Ring and only get like 2 viewers. But if I stream Bloodborne, not only will I get like 8 to 10 viewers, but I'll get activity the entire time and I'll have new people to fight all the time. Like I've never fought that guy before. The guy before him I had only fought once before, earlier on stream, and I had never met him before today's stream. And then there's a bunch of people that are just like that, where I just keep doing that. Bro healed more than he attacked. What's up, Talented? Welcome to the stream. You're on YouTube instead of Twitch. There's a little bit more activity on Twitch right now, but regardless, yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Obviously, it's appreciated. And long time no see, man. Yeah, that guy was healing a lot. I missed chances to parry him, which is unfortunate. But yeah, dude, we are third stream this week into Bloodborne Deep. Like I said, for some reason it's more active as far as viewership goes and as far as activity on the game goes than Elden Ring is, which is, I don't know what that says about Elden Ring. I think it might be proof that they went a little too hard with Elden Ring and maybe should not have gone as hard as they did. I don't know why I didn't just do that with this weapon. Okay. Dudes in basic attire with the Kirk camera. I don't think you would have been much of a challenge anyway. Unfortunately. Better game confirmed. Well, that's the funny thing, right? Is I think Elden Ring obviously has way more content, and that content is pretty good. It's just that they went too overboard with the weapons, in my opinion. I think the boss fights are good. A lot of them are better than Bloodborne boss fights. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the weapons are just as good as far as their basic stats go and stuff, and the way that they fight. It's just those Ashes of War, man. The weapon arts that are ridiculous, and a lot of the magic, a lot of it can be really annoying and difficult to fight against. The base game stuff is fine, the magic. It's the DLC magic that got out of hand. Like the Bear Roar incantation and the Rings of Light, Spectral Rings of Light, sorcery. And even though I use it to like give myself some space from gank squads, gravitational missile is kind of obnoxious and ridiculous as well. These are all probably things that you have no fucking clue what I'm talking about because you didn't play the game, or at least didn't play the DLC. Talented, did you buy Elden Ring? Did you play it? I don't remember. Honestly, dude, it's too bad. It is still too bad that you like lost your soul's love, at least the way you used to. I've been thinking about doing a Dark Souls 1 remastered stream soon. I'm tempted to. I just don't know how many people would show up. Bloodborne really does the numbers right now. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, like as in like I don't want to play it, but you know, it makes me feel like switching to other games is you know, not exactly the best move. But also, if I hadn't ever switched away from Elden Ring to play Bloodborne, I would never have found out that Bloodborne has such a wide array of people playing it and watching it. So, you know. Also makes me still want to switch. Oh shit. Might want to step back. Might want to step back, little bro. Might want to step back, little bro. Might want to step back, little bro. Ooh! Probably not going to do that much damage. Yeah. God damn it. Fucking... It's okay. His weapon swings faster than mine, and I hate it. Oh, he's a little laggy. Dude, the fucking phantom range. I hate you. Ooh. Back up and heal again. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need to go buy bullets and shit again soon. It doesn't even tell me. God damn it. I hate that it doesn't tell you how many vials and bullets you have unless you're at the store. I'm thinking about maybe ending before 4 hours. It's gotten a little quieter in here. And I'm not like totally 100% wanting to go for a full 4. Unfortunately. Tell you what, if I get a subscriber on Twitch, I'll go for 4 hours. If somebody... Well, you know what? I'll go to the fucking Dream and get more bullets and shit. Anyway. Might as well. Dope. Oh, you know what? I should probably check to see if my weapons can be repaired. They probably can. Yep. Talented. I might be doing an art stream again. Second art stream on Tuesday. You should totally stop by for that. It's a Souls-like character concept art stream. Probably going to be drawing a Silver Knight of my own version of a Silver Knight from like my world that I'm making. It's going to be much different looking than Dark Souls Silver Knights. One thing I've never been a fan of Silver or Black Knights in Dark Souls is the way their helmet looks. I hate that like long, tubey looking helmet. Never been a fan. Dang, bruh. Dang, bro. Why dang, bruh? Why were you hoping that it would just be a copy? Ooh, is this actually a Japanese player? That'd be crazy. Damn it, I'm trying to jump attack. They're clearly not going to heal. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. It's unfortunate they did so much damage with their second hit. And they didn't do a blood bullet to get rid of 30% of their HP so that we'd be more on par. But that's okay, I know that not everybody does that. I only care about it because I lost, I'll admit it. If I had won, I just would have been like, alright, GG. I'm the best. Would you say, nah, I just be saying stuff. Yeah. It's probably those gacha games. Brain rot, you know. I'm just kidding. There is no need for me to come at you like that. I'm sorry, man. I should start drawing my comic idea, maybe, on stream. I don't know. I still haven't fully started on that. I keep drawing concept art for it, but never actually starting it. I think it's because part of me knows that I still need to get better as an artist, so like I don't want to start drawing it because I'm like, oh, they blended in with the scenery. I did not notice them. Okay. We got a fucking... Oh, it's a burial blade. Ah! I hate when I'm fighting people that it feels like I just can't get close to them without trading. Oh, he's so fucking reactive. Bro, get it. No, the Gatling gun needs to go away. GG. Although you were, like, kind of annoying to fight against. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about wrapping up. It's kind of died over on Twitch, actually. There's a couple people still watching, but it's pretty silent. And I'm not necessarily, not that anyone needs to talk. Don't feel pressured to talk. I just, I'm like kind of, I know both my SO and my best friend are kind of just hanging around waiting for me to finish streaming too. So I'm feeling like kind of wanting to go hang out with them and do stuff. Probably play some repo or something, or watch a show. I would stream repo with them, but my computer can't handle it right now. Might do a couple more, especially if they're not super fun. I guess it kind of the stream quality, or sorry, the invasion quality will dictate how many more invasions we do before I stop. Ooh. Fucking lower back. I gotta get a better chair too. Gotta get a better chair, gotta get a better setup, gotta get a better computer. Gotta get everything better. It's funny, Talented, I don't know if you are still here or not, but like 7 or 8 years ago when I first started streaming, I had a bad chair, and then Nienken and his girlfriend sent me money through Twitch, like donations on Twitch during stream to help me pay for a better chair. And I ended up getting that better chair, and I streamed with it for a little bit, but then Dark Souls 3 like ended up getting obnoxious, and I ended up quitting because I was getting burnt out on it. And then, you know, I took like a 5-year break from streaming, and now I'm back to having a bad chair again. No way! I fucking flubbed it. I gave him that win. I was hoping that my charged R2 would like phantom hit him. God damn it. Would like with the like I don't know how to explain it. I was hoping the tip of the hitbox would catch him after he dodged away. Because I didn't realize I was going to parry him. I thought it was going to miss and I wasn't going to get the parry. So that's why I didn't riposte. God damn it. I fucking threw. I just threw so hard. That's too bad. Oh shit. Very funny. Yeah, we might only do a couple more. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of wanting the run back on that guy now that I realized that I threw that fucking fight just now. Not that I realized, because I threw it. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, now that I'm streaming again and I'm like serious about, I fucking might have just sent myself back to the main menu. Okay, cool. It worked. Trash can Carl. Great, that means they're probably gonna whip my ass. Oh shit! Motherfucker. Okay, don't do that again. Wait, that was cool the first time, and I did it. You're copying me now? Oh, Jesus Christ, that hit for way more damage than I expected it to. Ain't heard Ninken's name in like 50 fortnights. Yeah, he doesn't come out much. He stays, he keeps to himself. And I personally haven't talked to them in a while either. But yeah, they bought me a cool chair basically like 7 years ago, and before I started streaming again, obviously, it is no longer in service. It got used, and I ended up having to throw it away because it wasn't really working anymore. It was falling apart, and now I'm back to having a bad chair again. I really should invest in a better chair. I don't know why I haven't by now. I think part of it's because I know I'm moving soon. I'm not going to be where I am very long. It's kind of had the mentality I've had the whole time I've been here, because it was only for 2 years, and I didn't want to acquire very much. I think I'm only thinking about it now the way that I am because I've been working from home, not having to go in, and so I've been sitting down a lot more, and because I've been sitting down, my back's been hurting more, and it's been making me think about my chair and how it's not a very good chair. Dude, it's funny. If you asked me who from the Assassin's Creed community I would talk to the most after it all fell apart, JT and Churns and Wince would not be the three names that I would put out. I might have put out JT's name because we did actually talk a lot and hang out a lot before everything fell apart. But Churns and Wince, we did not hang out all the time. It was I mean, sometimes more than other people in the community, obviously, but just not as much as we do now. I feel like, especially because of D&D. It's mainly because of D&D, but also we postponed D&D for real life reasons, so we aren't doing that anymore either. But we do still message, and Churns was here for my art stream a couple days ago, so yeah, that's crazy. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of dead on the frontier. There's like 2 people here that I keep running into now. If it's this guy from Japan again, I'm probably gonna have to block him. Okay, no, it's someone new. That's cool. You here, mate? I mean, you're... Oh, okay. Can I still hit you? No, okay. They must have been doing that dungeon thing. I forget what it's called. It's, dungeon merging? It's probably what they were doing. It's unfortunate that that's what you have to do to dungeon merge, whatever the fuck that even means. Because it kind of wastes other people's time. Ah, discovered a chime. Let's go. Dude, it's Troglord again. We gotta block Troglord. This guy is AFK. He's not on my recent played, so I think I'm gonna have to 30-second clip. Trog_Lord dash. Okay. This guy, I guess. Oh, he's got a Mob Psycho banner. That's cool. Okay. Oh, nope. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. Muscle memory failed me really hard right there. Ain't really talked to Churns or Wince either. Yeah, that's interesting. You keep in touch with anybody from that community? Rainin actually showed up in one of my streams the other day. Was surprising. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't remember the exact last conversation Rainin and I had, but it was like 6 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it was us coming to terms with the fact that we were not getting along. It was mainly me who was like, I'm good, bro. Him and I definitely had a conversation at some point about how I thought he was being kind of not great. I don't know if that's the last time we talked or not, but we haven't talked in a long time. So yeah, I don't remember the vibes that him and I have right now. Like, he would have to come to me and be like, hey, I don't hate you or whatever, and I'd be like, all right, cool. But also, you know, probably not trying to do anything more than just like say hello. Kinda keep up with Martin and Malik and them, but kind of drifted from them too. Dude, Martin and Malik, that's crazy. Hey, what was not Sandy, but the like white skinny girl that had an Instagram that she would post on, like I think she was trying to pursue a modeling career a little bit. What was her fucking name? Because I was talking about how I was at a music festival once, not long ago, and her and I were like, she could have been the first person I ever met from the community, because we were both at the same music festival. but the service was too bad, so we couldn't message each other to like pick a spot to meet up at. So we never actually did get to meet. And whenever people from the AC, because Awkwardly has been to my streams a couple times in the last week or two. He like followed on YouTube and Twitch and watched my Liza P playthrough and came by like 3 days ago to hang out. Prismatic? Yeah, okay, but she had a different gamer tag before that. And a lot of people called her by her real name, but I can't remember it. But I think it is Prismatic, that you're the same person. I think that's her. Yeah, but sometimes people from the AC community come by and they mention like, oh yeah, never got to meet someone in real life, or did get to meet someone in real life, or other people in general just talk about that. And I think Awkwardly was talking about Wince. Wince and him were going to meet up, or they will soon. And so I was talking about how, like, oh, that's cool, getting to meet someone that's awesome from the community. And then I brought up the story about Prismatic. So yeah, spent like that whole day just like head on a swivel, like I know what she looks like, she knows what I look like. If we see each other, we'll totally fucking just like get it and hang out or whatever. But no, nothing. It was really unfortunate. The service being so bad. I did hear from Awkwardly a few months ago too. Yeah. Yeah, he'll pop in streams sometimes, so I don't know if you're around. He'll probably be in here at some point. Not today, but just at some point, eventually. Because he's popped in like 3 times now, consistently in the last month. This guy has a habit of swinging right after he dodges. GG. Oh yeah, I killed him before too. Oh, I forgot I'm in my world. Okay, anyway, yeah, he's shown up a few times. Actually, funny enough, the first time he showed up in my stream, I was playing Liza P and the title said 100% blind, and I couldn't tell what this marker was that was on my screen, so I Googled it. And he was like 100% blind, but looking stuff up. And I was like, oh shit, it's Awkwardly. And then we were talking. Because, I pretty much hadn't talked to Awkwardly since like 2014. It's been a long time. Maybe 2016, because we were playing League. He might have been in a Discord with League at one point. He definitely played with that group, with like Urinate and Kill and Rain and Insurance and Fred and that one other guy that everyone liked that was really high rank, and I didn't really like him, and I didn't get along very well. Forget his damn name. I was out of stamina. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, yeah. I gotta block that guy though. We've been fighting too much. It's nothing personal. Dude, why isn't he on my recent played? Please show up on my recent played. I hate having to search for people. Because one, it takes away from like time that I'm streaming. Jesus Christ, his tag is 50,000 years long. as well. And it's like all over the place. Okay. Masa with 2 A's, K-I, Japan. What if my name was Apex 27 America 555? What a great tag you chose there. Okay. 111. All right, Masa. Of course, he doesn't pop up immediately. There he is. All right, have fun. Have fun with your bow blade that you never switch into a bow for whatever reason. And, like, I don't know. The funny thing is that that last fight, I actually picked up on his playstyle and realized what he was doing. He has a pattern, but we just fought too many times in a row, and I don't feel like fighting him again. Chinese, USA, USA. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not particularly patriotic, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get into politics, but I am not a fan. And I understand why other nations fucking hate us. PvP is a dumpster fire, brother. To quit is to win. Well, I was thinking about closing stream, but then the numbers jumped up, but then now they're kind of back down again. Like, out of nowhere, I went from 5 to 10 real fast. I don't know what happened. I don't know why people just popped in here all of a sudden. But then it looks like they've all faded back out again, so might still end a little early. Everybody's awake, so they must have ran through here, huh? You think? Oh, dude, my ear itches. I was taking care of it. What about you? No, you're not really awake. Huh. Where are they? Is that just a dead body? Huh. It's making all that noise. Maybe they're... Oh, there they are. Is it because you know your weapon is really good at spamming? Is that what's happening here? I'm doing no damage to this guy. Dude, this is really fucking boring. Oh god, you're lame. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you would kill me. There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, take the torch out. Why don't you? Go ahead, shoot me. Go ahead. Why'd you take beast pellet? Come on, buddy boy. You mean business now. Go ahead. You're so annoying. Jesus Christ. BG. Very BG. Good God. Good God. Alright guys, I think that's the end. I'm about to have to jump off for bullets anyway. So yeah, we're gonna stop 20 minutes early. Fuck it. Thanks everyone who stopped by. Go ahead and drop a follow if you haven't. We're definitely gonna do an art stream on Tuesday, but tomorrow we're gonna stream again. Monday we might not stream, so you know, if you join the Discord, you can see whether or not I do. I'll update everyone as I go. When I'm not streaming, I type it in the announcements, and when I am, I do the same thing. But yeah, consider following, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. Ooh, we got to get out of here before I accidentally invade again. No, please, wait. Okay. If someone invades, I'm just gonna jump off the cliff. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have a good day, everybody. Yeah, no problem. I love streaming, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. It really means a lot that y'all stop by and hang out and stuff. Definitely going to be back tomorrow. But like I said, something changes, I'll definitely put it in the Discord. If I can just get this damn